Hi, I'm Debbie Hartner. I'm Elsie Johnson. We are two sisters, Southern Cooking. Debbie. So today we're making strawberry turnovers. So we have to cook the strawberries before we can put them into our puff pastry. So I'm going to go ahead and put in, I think I'm just going to leave maybe just a little bit of strawberries in here. That's to add in at a later time. And I'm going to go ahead and add in my sugar and my water. So I'm going to cook this part on medium heat until I have all the sugar dissolved, and then I'm going to lower the temperature just a little bit more, and then I'm going to add in my lemon and my vanilla and bring it to a boil. Then I add in my little slurry. I've already added in 2 tablespoons of hot water into my cornstarch just to make sure that it gets melted. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and add in my vanilla and my lemon juice. The butter we add at the end. That is after everything is off the heat. Then you add it in, you stir it in until it thickens up and it melts the butter. So what we're going to do is just keep an eye on this right here. Let it come to a boil. We're going to put the slurry in and then let it cook for 4 minutes with the boil. And then we're going to remove it from the heat and then add in the butter. Okay, y'all, so the 4-minute timer just went off. So we're going to go ahead and turn this off and remove this from the heat. And I'm going to go ahead and let me just turn this around here so we don't get burnt. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put my butter in here and just let it get to melt in here. And then I'm going to add in my strawberries. The rest of the strawberries in here. And let it all marry together. And we have to let this cool down for 15 minutes before we put this inside of our puff pastry. So that'll give us just enough time to get the bread out of the oven because it's in there right now proofing. So, but it'll be so good, ready to put inside of our puff pastry. I can't wait to try this. This is going to be delicious, y'all, and we will show you what it looks like when we come back. Okay, so it's starting to come to a boil now, so I'm going to go ahead and put my slurry in. Get that all mixed and incorporated in here. Just mix this around and just let it start to thicken up with the cornstarch. At the very end though, we are going to add in the rest of these strawberries. So that will come after we put in the butter. So I'm going to go ahead and let it start to thicken up. We'll be right back. Oh, it's Debbie. So our strawberry mixture has cooled down, so we're going to go ahead and start with our puff pastry. Now I've already cut my puff pastry into 4. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and fold it over in a triangle, put the ingredients inside, seal it up with the fork, and then we'll put it on our sheet. Now you can do an egg wash if you want to. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of sugar at the end. So I'm just going to take a little bit of our strawberry and kind of like try to put it towards I'll try to drain some of this juice off. I don't want it to be too juicy here. So we'll put it like this here and close it up. So normally you would put seal it with the water, but this is juicy right up to the edge, so I'm kind of afraid of putting too much water inside of here. because it's already wet from the juice. So this is the way it's going to turn out to look. It's like this. So I'm just going to lay this on here. And at the end, I'm going to sprinkle it with some sugar. So spread that out a little bit there. Let's try to drain some of this water off. So you get a corner, and that's where you put your ingredients in. Take this, you just put that around the edge just to wet it so it gets a seal. So you take this and fold this over, and then you seal it up with your fork. Okay, y'all, so I'm ready to put this in the oven for 12 to 13 minutes at 400 degrees. And then I'm gonna make this glaze and we're gonna put it over top of it. It's gonna be good, y'all. We'll see you when we come back. So strawberries are juicy to begin with, so you need to make sure you drain as much of juice off as possible so you don't have a big sopping wet mess with your turnover. Hey y'all, it's Debbie. I'm back. I've already done 3, so if you see 3 done, I've already done them. So I just want to let you know this is the vanilla glaze that I just made. I made a bunch of glaze because we have a cake that we're doing, a sour cream pound cake for a customer, and we're also going to be putting glaze on top of our cinnamon bread. So just word of caution with this particular recipe. The puff pastries don't seal real well because of the liquid inside of the strawberry mixture. So when you're mixing it up, make sure you drain off as much as you possibly can to be able to get as much inside of it because it will leak out. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the rest of these glazed here. There's a total of 8 of these. You can make them smaller. We tend to like them larger because when we sit down, this might be the only dessert we have for the night. So we want to be able to enjoy what we have. But you can make these into like miniature turnovers, like tiny ones. So you can make them about this big. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of these. There is 2 more. Okay, y'all, so I'm done with our strawberry turnovers with vanilla glaze. It looks so good. It's going to be delicious. Just remember what I said. Make sure you drain off your strawberry mixture before you put it inside of your puff pastry because it will turn really liquidy and it will seep out the edges and you might not get a good seal on it, but it's going to be good, y'all, either way. So we will see you guys in our next video. And I'm Debbie. We're 2 Sisters Southern Cooking. And we thank you for visiting our page. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.